I'm Gisa Brian, and I'm the Creative Programs Director, co-founder Afrika ARTS Kollective, which is an East African collaborative where we work on social issues in communities by bringing artists into communities and art, different forms of art. So what we have been doing the past week was more of a mural art week, where we had different artists, different art hubs come together with us on this concept. That's, I would say, JustAhub, Kyambogo University students come through and being able to secure some walls in our community, try to illustrate, bring out different murals onto these walls that could communicate a positive image of how the community around us stands right now. Also striking more into women's rights and inequality within the community. So what we do with communities is that we try to bridge the gap between the urban and the pre-urban areas, whereby we bring art into these communities as a way of more of you could call it a communicative channel for the community, and also to show the positive side of these communities to the urban side, so that we can have more urban interaction with pre-urban areas. I don't think they have a bad impact on people, but this is reality of what people live in. So it's better put in their eyes, which is something that we aim at doing, because we do also activism through our art. So putting out such murals also is a strong communication to remind people that these are things going around in their community and they need to address them, which is the key point of addressing social issues through art. Yeah. So we much look forward to such communicative images that speak with the people and develop a dialogue. So I think there's a positive impact with them, and also at the end of the day they go home, they discuss about them, and it's something that gradually grows. The more we paint, I think, around with more informative murals, then I think also certain things will be addressed by themselves.
Kanza, boom. Il fait des gestes. Ces gestes-là, c'est les gestes que font les mecs qui travaillent le spray. Donc c'est retrouver les gestes, le mouvement, les processus de l'artiste. Hein? Ok? D'accord. Donc là, il redescend pour aller travailler de nouveau.
My name is Swift9 Graffiti, and I'm just like I said, a graffiti artist from Nairobi, Kenya. After I got an invite from Gisa, a long-time friend from Nairobi. Yeah, we've done a lot in Nairobi, so we'd been talking a lot about a lot of things to do. So eventually I got an invite from him, and now we're doing it, you know. When it's mobile, it's much better because more people get to see it, but still when it's static at the same time, people get to own it, you know, and they can defend it, you know, and they can always take pictures, they can get inspiration. And it's like I said, we've been painting for over a decade now, and we're forced to keep being active, because everyone, like the upcoming artists who've been looking up to us, they're always challenging us also in one way or the other, because I mean it's like we still have a lot of work to do, like with graffiti and all that. We still have a long way to go to make sure that it gets to a point where it's competing with the international crew, consisting of 3 other artists. Yeah, we've been painting for over a decade now. It's called a Spray Uzi crew. Representing for Spray Uzi, big up Spray Uzi. Yeah, I got here a couple of days ago to do, so eventually I got an invite from him, and now we're doing it, you know. It has moved from the talk, and now it's into the action.
My real name is Baguma Agri Julius. The artist name, I'm Triple King. I come from Kyebando Kisalosalo, and I was born from Kampala.
When did you arrive? How old were you when you arrived in Chile?
I actually grew up from here. I grew up from here. I got in touch with Bernard some years ago. I was a little young. I was a little younger, like something like I actually, most of my time in school, I used to do art. You know, here in Uganda, they teach us very many subjects. So we end up like going to the course. You have to think out, what should I do?
So you met Bernard, and Bernard kind of introduced you to getting serious, a bit more like on doing things in the real world.
He's one of my inspirations in this art world, because I've met a couple of people on him or on myself, because I have to promote myself.
So would you say you're in competition with Bernard?
No, I'm not in competition with him. He's my teacher. I'm not.
But you know that the student goes beyond the teacher.
I'm working on a certain theme, and the theme I've been working upon is domestic violence. Basically, I personally am here to fight against it. That's all I can say.
And you fight with your image?
Yes, please, through the art.
Voilà. Not through words, but through visual.
Yeah, visual art, such that in case by the community looking at the images, then each of them will get to perceive, see the negatives and the positives. See the negatives and then be able to contrast and stop it.
Like the understanding comes from them integrating that image. They see it and then they have a reaction that might be much later. Yeah, that's it. So where are you from? The whole group here. I know you're from a university. Could you tell us which university?
Students from art and industrial design students from Kyambogo University. It's just located in Bernard. I'm an artist, a painter, and a photographer. Also some graphic designers. This is my village. Here, if you ask who is the good artist here in the village, before other guys come in, I'm the first guy. The mural has been good because now I've also met with other different type of artists. I've learned their techniques. There is something they have learned from us, and also there's something we have learned from them.
I give a motivative act or a word that courage is the fear that I've said its last prayers. By names of disease we jik tolaga mayanja.
And you?
Disease and digenitole is digenitole. D is letter digenitole, integrated, specific, and esteemed, artful, social, and economical. Wejik is a wise, intelligent, a joke, and the king of what you don't know. Sooner realize that's the rest of us sprout out.